Okay, good morning. Yes, I have Pringles up there and they're disgusting, but I'm going to feed them to the dog or throw them away because they don't have good flavor, and I read the ingredients and they actually have milk in them. Okay, so there's the super mutt sleeping as usual when he's in the truck. It was wet outside yesterday, so I still have a little bit of water on my floor. But this is inside the truck. Okay. Yeah, a little messy over there, so we won't discuss that. But that's the inside of my truck. As you can see, not a lot of space. Plenty of space open, but not enough room to like do stuff. And I don't have any coolers or anything in here, so this morning for breakfast, I am having chia seeds. I do have, thankfully, my lovely blender cup. I have chia seeds. I have my beautiful boxed water is better. And this water is actually pretty good water. It's, better than Aquafina, but then again, so is whatever you'd get out of a river. And there's some information if you want to pause and read. Anyway, and what we're going to do is I'm going to take one lemon, which is very ripe, and one lime, and I'm going to roll them on. I've got this hard spot right here on top of this little itty bitty refrigerator, and I'm telling you, this refrigerator, when I say itty bitty, I mean itty bitty. Okay. Anyway, so thank God we don't have smell-o-vision. No. Anyway, so you just roll it like this on top of a hard surface, and this will loosen up and break up all the stuff inside. And then all you have to do is take a knife and poke a hole in it, and you can squeeze the juice out, and I'll show you that in a minute. And you can squeeze it really easy. So I got one lemon and one lime because I can't use my blender. I'm parked at a rest area this morning in South Dakota, right before you cross over the Missouri. It's a really nice rest area. There's a big, huge, well, you can't hardly see it through my, there it is. Big, huge grassy area out there for me to let the dog run for a few minutes. And I have a little extra time on this load, so, but you just do it like this, and you'll see, instead of being hard, you'll see how soft that is now? And even as I squeeze, I can feel some of the little juice pockets in there breaking up. But that, and see, it's really, just really, really soft now. That's what you want to do to them. Hold, I'm going to pause this so I can show you the cuts and stuff. Anyway, so, yep, oh, there. I mentioned food. He woke up. Say hi, Cooper. Cooper. See, that's my pretty baby. And that's his little alfalfa. So even when he goes and gets his hair cut, we don't cut that little piece of brown hair, that little piece of brown hair, because it's too cute. See how long it is? Okay, so as you can see, I have chia seeds on my spoon. I used about one of these spoons and a half full of chia seeds, okay, into my blender cup. These spoons, by the way, if you want to know, they're plastic. Most of the time they're made by Ozark Trail. They have spoons, forks, knives. They're a heavy duty plastic. They're really thick. And these are what I use in my truck, and most of the time at home too, unless I have wood. And I love them because they're a heavy plastic, and you just wash them and keep using them. And these are actually made by, oh hell, it's not going to focus so you can read it. Coglans, it's Coghlans, but anyway, it's made out of, it's got a recyclable number on it. Recycle group 7, it looks like. Anyway, I like them. They're really easy, and anyway, so that's about it. Okay, so you take your fruit and you poke a hole in it with a knife about that big. I don't know if you can see, it's just about an inch or so long. And then you just turn it over into your cup and squeeze. I know the lighting sucks, but I can't see. I can hold it up here, but anyway, you just squeeze it and the hole will spread on its own, but you can just squeeze all the juice out. And yeah, the seeds will come out too, but you know, I mean, it's just really easy to get maximum amount of juice out. Anyway, however, I do not suggest doing this if you've had a fresh hangnail. I did that the other day, and let me tell you, not the most fun. Okay, so trash, because the dog thinks he wants to eat it, but see, I mean, that's quite a bit of juice out of one lemon. Anyway, and you do the line the same way, little hole, lots of squeezing. The lime is not quite, it wasn't quite as ripe as the lemon, so it's going to take me a few more seconds to get it squeezing good, so I'm going to pause you. Okay, seriously, y'all want to see how crazy my dog is? This is how crazy my dog is. Do you want more? Nope, now he's decided he don't want more. That was about the third lick, and then he's decided, well, maybe not. No? Okay. Yeah, that was about the third lick, and he's now decided. But anyway, so that's the lemon and lime juice. And then I'll fill this the rest of the way up with water, and the chia seeds will absorb a lot of the water. And honestly, chia seeds don't have any flavor. So, sorry. Chia seeds don't have any flavor, so what you end up with is a lot of like little beads, almost a tapioca type consistency to them. And so, yeah. So, my box water that I just took the lid off of goes in, and I just shake it up and I sip on it throughout the morning. And today, that is breakfast. And I'll probably stop somewhere and grab a veggie Subway sandwich or something to that effect for lunch. Maybe I'll stop at my favorite Flying J on this route and get their veggie sandwich, because they actually have good lettuce. They have a fabulous lettuce, actually. It's they use a leaf lettuce or a romaine, and it's always nice and green, and they'll put loads and loads of lettuce on it for me. They look at me, they're like, you really want extra lettuce? And I'm like, yeah. So, and I can get their food for about the same price. So, and then just shake it up. And every time you turn around, the chia seeds will settle to the bottom. But you just shake it up again. That's the nice thing about the blender cup. And as your day goes on, your chia seeds will get fatter and fatter. But seriously, even if this sets, you know, all day, you can throw this in your bag, in your gym bag, whatever. And even if it sets all day, it's just going to soak up more water, and it'll be good all day with that lemon and lime juice in there. And so, even with just plain water, you put the chia seeds in the water, the chia seeds don't really go bad. So, I mean, I guess they would if you left it for a couple of days or whatever, but just during the course of a day, chia seeds in your water are not going to go bad. So that's it. That is my beautiful breakfast. And I do have my blender up top. I don't know if y'all can see it right over there. Yep, there it is. I do have my blender up there, and I will be using it when I get my truck in a couple of weeks, when I get in my own truck, because in that truck I will have power. Yay! This truck does have what's called a Thermo King unit, as you can see it right here. Well, it's Thermo King control. It's actually a tri-pack unit, but I'm going to turn it off. It actually provides my heat and my air conditioning in the summer, so that I can keep the temperature on my, sorry, you're getting a nice view of my bed, of the head of my bed, but that way I get I get heat and air conditioning in the summer, even when I'm parked without my truck running, and that saves me a lot of fuel, because an idling truck uses about a gallon an hour, and the tri-pack units, Thermo King units and all that, depending on how much power they're putting out, will use a gallon about every 8 to 12 hours. So in the normal night, you have to be parked 10 hours. 10 hours at a gallon an hour is basically $20, depending on the price of fuel. And, versus $2 for 1 gallon of fuel if you're running an APU. So it saves you a lot of money over a course of a year. So I definitely think they're worth it. They pay for themselves in usually less than a year. So definitely worth the money. But it is a beautiful day. No ice storm today like there was yesterday. So I'm going to enjoy my drive and tell you all to have a beautiful day. May you be blessed upon your path. And go watch Tanny Raw videos, like, they're going out of style or something, if you're stuck inside in nasty weather. I, however, am not. So I've watched a Tanny Raw video. I've watched a couple of high energy parenting videos, because, well, let's face it, he's just man candy. And he is a little bit of man candy, but that's beside the point. And I'm going to go take the dog out before he mutinies on me, and drive down the road and drink my lovely breakfast. So, yep. Have a great day, and see y'all later.